Hello! Pow! 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 That's at least how I usually start these videos. But nobody's watching yet. So if you're seeing this in replay, then you get that little pow! 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 And you might be hearing some sounds in the background, and that's my daughter, 5.5, who does not want to go to sleep. So she's decided to join in with some commentary in the background. Just waiting here a little bit to see if anybody wants to join our stream today. Maybe Sunday nights are not as good as I thought. We'll see. And then I'll do a recap of October, how we did with POW in October. And POW is my product or app, web app, a privacy-first menstrual cycle journal. And it's been live since March 8, 2020, International Women's Day. Yep. I don't know if I can cut like the beginning out afterwards when we go, when you can see it in the replay. I don't know. I've been doing coding streams on Friday at 11:30 Norwegian time. That would be lunchtime in Europe. And those have been lots of fun. So it looks like we have a viewer. If you want to, another couple of viewers. It would be really nice if you just popped into the chat and said hi and maybe let me know where you're tuning in from on this fine Sunday night. I have a tea that I just brewed. I was thinking about having some wine, had some yesterday, decided on the tea today. From earlier streams, it seems like the chat is quite slow. So it's maybe like 20-30 seconds even from you write in the chat until I see it. But I really enjoy people chiming in the comments, or in the comments, I guess, in the chat. And if you have any questions about POW, then you can pop it into the chat. Now that there are some viewers there, I'm going to repeat. Today, we are talking about how POW did in October, both in terms of customers and also what we shipped feature-wise and what we've done. And POW is the privacy-first menstrual cycle journal. So it's a web app where you can track your cycle in a journal style, and I will not sell your data to Facebook or share it with anyone. And I can't do that because all the data is encrypted using a backend as a service called Userbase. So if anyone wants to say hi in the chat, that would be fun. And I'll jump into the numbers. So the numbers are not that exciting for October. It's another month with slow growth. We have net gained 2 customers. We had 4 new customers and then 2 canceled. So that leaves us with 41 active subscriptions. So that's still nice. POW is very much like in the making. I shipped in March a very bare minimum version, and I'm very pleased that people have been signing up and paying for the product, because that just makes it so much more fun to make. And then also in October, I started streaming development work, which led me into this stream today, because turns out I like streaming and there's no editing afterwards. So on the stream, I've done 2 streams in October, I guess, and then 1 already in November. I made a new feature that has been highly requested, and that is delete all entries so that you can start over, because some people, we still don't have notifications in POW. So some people forget to log, and then they kind of just want to do a total restart. So I can show you, because I think I have that up here. So let's add the screen onto here. So here's the screen. And And if we go to profile, you can now scroll all the way down here, and I kind of added a danger zone. If you're a coder, you kind of recognize this design from GitHub because it's the danger zone. So you can delete all my entries, and if you do that, all of these entries that you have added in the timeline will be deleted, and you can start over. So that's kind of a boring but important feature. And then also I've managed to finally do that redesign that I've been talking about. So POW used to look like this. And you can see very clearly what's happening for the day on here. But if you move backwards, it was kind of the same design. So it's hard to know, are you on today, or is this the past, is this the future? And I don't think my users realize this. I don't know, but you could also go into the future and you could add an entry in the future, which isn't really what I want them to do, but this design allowed for that. But so the thing I was missing, because I'm using this app myself, is that I wanted to scroll backwards, because often I want to log for like yesterday or the day before, and I also wanted to see predictions for yesterday and maybe the day before, because it's not like an exact science. So I might want to have a little bit of info about yesterday, a little bit of info about tomorrow. So that's what I've solved with this new design. So here it's a little more boring, I feel, when you kind of compare them side by side. But I've been using it, for a week now, and I really like using it myself, at least. And one of my power users also gave me the thumbs up for this design. So here you can now scroll back and you can add something for yesterday. So felt super energetic. And then you can see energetic is now coming here as a new tag. So these that are white are something that you've logged. And if it doesn't have a dotted line, it wasn't predicted. But if we move down here and have a look at day 16 in your cycle next month, you will see that now energetic has been added as something that we predict for you on that day, or POW predicts for you on that day. So I'm really excited about this. And on last Friday's stream, I also tried to make this kind of an infinite scroll. Right now, I'm just cheating. So it's 1.5 months going back, and then, or 1.5 cycle going back and 1.5 cycle going forward. So those are the things that I kind of shipped this month. And at any point, if you have any questions, you can just ask me questions in the chat about, this month, or about POW in general, or kind of my take on indie hacking. So where were we? Yeah. So those are the things that were shipped this month. Shipped this month. So I also work as a consultant, so I don't have that much time to work on POW that I would like to. So I really like to do these recaps to remind myself that I've actually, moved forward with the app and not feel like, oh, I haven't done anything, blah, blah, blah. So that makes me, so these kind of updates are also for me. Okay, some tea, and then we'll talk about user testing. Yes, I'll move this off because, yeah, I might need it again. But so user testing. Marit, who has done several projects with me, she was in charge of user testing. In October, we started user testing, the first user test. So she tested 4 existing customers, and we got so much good feedback and encouragement. Like, the people I talk to, users or potential users, they are really encouraging. They really want this app, and they really want POW to work for them. They really want the privacy. They also like the flexibility. And what we learned from the user testing is that our onboarding is not that great. Kind of knew that, but now we have more information about what they need to know while onboarding. And one of the things which kind of differed among the users were that we had some feedback that especially one user loved that she could use her own language. And that's one of the things I wanted with POW. So for now, like I did an English example, but you choose yourself what tag you want to use for your actual menstrual days. So you can use your own language, Norwegian, Spanish, Romanian, whatever. And you can also write these notes in your own language, and then you hashtag whatever you want to see predicted in the future. So you can use your own words, which I really like, because a lot of the other apps, I would have to choose between kind of English feeling words, emotion words, I guess. And as a non-native speaker, like I don't have that much connection with those words, and I would forget like which one I chose. But one of the other users that were in the user test, she was like, so do I have to write in English? So we need to be better at explaining that, or showing them that they can use the language of their choice. So that was interesting. And let's see if I have something more in the notes. Yeah, some people really like that they could use their own language, and somebody didn't really know that they could use their own language. And then for me, like a lot of the things I wanted with this app is I wanted to plan forwards. I wanted to see like, okay, what's happening with my cycle moving forward, and maybe plan around that. But speaking to people, and also in the user test, like most people or most of the users, yeah, you might be hearing my daughter right next. She's chiming in. Anyways, a lot of people are, or a lot of the users, most of the users said that they kind of just wanted to see for today, like, how am I feeling today? Is this normal for me? Like, is this a typical feeling, or is something actually happening? So I don't know what to do with that, because I really enjoy the planning forwards, and I think maybe they would like it if they got used to it, but we'll see how that works out. So just choose to, oh yeah, he's getting up. So my daughter wants another audiobook while she's falling asleep. And hey, say somebody is in the chat. What's up? Well, my daughter doesn't want to sleep. But other than that, it's fine. Yeah, so we're still in user testing. So most people just want to check in for today, and then they would like to see if what is happening is normal for them. And that was kind of different from what I was expecting, because I really like that planning forward. And I think maybe I need to educate my users that it's good to plan forward, or maybe I shouldn't force that on them. I don't know. Yep. And then I think that's it for actually my update for October. So for November, I really want to get that welcome sequence and onboarding working. On Friday next week, we're doing, on the Friday the 13th, actually, we're doing user testing on the current onboarding to see and get some feedback into how we can make the onboarding better. And I want to get like a email sequence set up so that people get some information from me when they sign up. And I've been talking about this, I guess, since we launched in March, but somehow I just like, there's something with this email thing that is just like locked itself in my brain. But now I'm getting modded to help out, and I think we can actually manage to ship that in November. So looking forward to that. If anyone has any questions, I'll have to round up this stream pretty fast if nobody has any questions. But I'll just ramble a little bit to give you time to ask questions. I'm looking over here because I have an iPad with the chat. That's why I'm looking over here. You can ask them. I can also, for now, we're doing, I think, $150 monthly recurring revenue. So not a lot, but enough to keep me what's it called? Keep me going. And also all those encouraging feedback from people, especially around privacy, is also very encouraging. Yeah, but if anybody has any questions, then you can ask them in Periscope or YouTube, I think. Or you can like DM tweet me, and I can check Twitter. No, nope, nothing. And in total, I'll have to figure this out, but in total, we have 17,438 Norwegian kroners in gross, and that would be almost $2,000 since March. But I'm really taking a slow approach with POW. I've done a lot of other projects and gone like all in and kind of gotten bored of them or like exhausted or burned out on them. But with POW, I am really in it for the long haul. I hope I found a product that like fits with me, my life, and kind of what I'm interested in. It's like feminism, it's body positivism, it's tech, it's all that good stuff. So I'm still happy to be doing it, and I really hope to get some good marketing efforts after we get that onboarding working properly. So Monica, yes, thank you, Monica. What feature are you most excited to build next? So it probably won't be the first thing I make because I still need to do some of the groundwork, but we really want with POW, even though it's privacy first, we still want you to be able to share with whoever you want to share with. And the backend as a service that I'm using, Userbase, has added functionality where you can share data encrypted with somebody else. So that is one of the things that we really want to do. And it's one of those features where some people love the idea and some people really hate it. They're like, I don't want to share this with anyone. And then some people are like, yes, I really need my partner to just kind of be able to have a sneak peek at the data so I don't have to like communicate it all the time. And I also had like a daughter, teenage daughter combo that also really wanted this feature because they're in sync. And I think like they would like to know a little bit about each other's kind of predictions and maybe even share it with, some of the other people in the household. So I think that would be, I want that feature. So that will kind of set POW apart a little bit as well, where it's like we don't share it with everybody like Facebook or other third parties, but we will be able to let you share it with somebody that you invite. So I'm pretty excited about that. And hopefully we will have that done by March 8th, 2021 for kind of a relaunch. Yeah, and now Monica says, I don't know if you can see my... Not sure if you can see my questions. Yes, I know from the Friday streams that it seems like the chat is it's like a long lag, almost like half a minute. So we just have to be patient with the chat. So thank you for that question, because I'm really excited to get to that, because I think that could be also another differentiator for POW. So with that, I will wrap up. I'm very excited about POW's future, and there will be more videos coming out from me on privacy in practice. I think the next one will be about email services on the by the end of this month. So with that, bye-bye, and the regular outro, POW, 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 POW. And I'll see you, yeah. That's my daughter chiming in on the POWs, if you can hear that. So see you in the next one, and have a great Sunday night or day if you're on a different time zone. And that's it. Bye-bye.